conversation, one we have quite regularly, and one which I'm sure we're going to discuss in the, not distant future. However, this conversation centers primarily on safety of those whose responsibility it is to ensure the safety of everybody else. And specifically, I'm referring to security agents. The safety of security agents. Is what we're discussing primarily at this time. All right, can I get some help from Precious, please? Just a moment, please. Thank you very much, sir. And if you can join the conversation, by the way, via facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH, also via Twitter at Nigeria Info PH as well. The number to call will be given out in a moment. Now, here's a story. A very sad story, by the way. Very sad development. A story courtesy one of the dailies. Bandits ambush Nigerian security personnel, kill 7. A most unfortunate development indeed. And I should mention once again, before we delve into the crux of this conversation, deepest sympathies to the families and loved ones and friends and colleagues of those who were slain in this horrible manner, in a manner that should never have happened at all. Most unfortunate indeed, but it has happened. Here's the matter once again that's been discussed at this time. The story once again: bandits ambush Nigerian security personnel, kill 7. Story is courtesy Premium Times. And here's a bit of it. At least 7 officials of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC) were killed during an ambush by bandits in Kaduna State. President Buhari has said. The Nigerian leader expressed anguish at the incident, according to a statement by his spokesperson Garba Shehu on Thursday. Quote, President Buhari has expressed his anguish over the deaths of 7 personnel of the NSCDC who were ambushed and killed by bandits in Kaduna State while on official duty. President Buhari described the loss of the NSCDC personnel as a tragic event and salutes the courage of the men who gave their lives to the nation. Shehu quoted the president as saying that, quote, the NSCDC personnel who braved all challenges to guard our nation and its people had made the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. My thoughts are with the bereaved families and their compatriots in the service. May Almighty God grant them and the entire service the fortitude to bear the loss. Now, if you were listening at the start of the show today, I did mention once again how sad this is and how that we appear to be witnessing an increase in incidents or cases of attack on security personnel, and even in worse cases, the murder, the killing of security agents in different parts of the country. Then just before the NSAS protest and even the NSAS, the thick of it and the aftermath of the NSAS protest as well, where we had some unscrupulous elements take advantage of what was supposed to be a noble thing to cause mayhem, and they deliberately went after security personnel, causing them harm, and in some cases, even here in River State, killing some of them, most unfortunately. So it appears with the increase in insecurity in the country, some nefarious elements are deliberately targeting security personnel. So let's talk about that. What appears to be a target of security personnel by certain criminal elements. So I'm asking, and I was thinking about this earlier today when I saw this very sad story. how that security agencies every now and then remind or trying to remind the civilian populace that security is everyone's responsibility, security is everyone's job, and security agencies or agents, the police, others do it all themselves, and in collaboration with the civilian populace. They need information and all of that. And obviously, security agents are not providing security for the civilian populace only. When they do that, by the way, do their job, they are by extension providing a safe haven, a safe community, a safe local government area, a safe state, a safe country for themselves also. They are inevitably doing that. So, if collaboration with the civilian populace will improve security generally, is it logical to say that collaboration with the civilian populace will improve or increase the safety of security agents and the agencies as well? So here's my question to you. Will better relations between security agencies and civilians provide improved safety for security agents? That's the question, and that's the matter we're discussing right now. Lines open. Call 0700 93 093. That's 0700 93 093. We're live on facebook.com/Nigerian for PH. We're live on Twitter as well, at Nigerian for PH. Once again, 0700 93 093 is the number to call. We're live on Twitter at Nigeria Info PH. Will an improved relationship between security agencies or their agents and the civilian population, will it improve the safety of security agents in the country, as it once again appears that some persons are targeting security agents in different parts of the country, by the way, which is why we keep getting reports of unfortunate instances or incidents of this nature where security agents are targeted or attacked, and in many cases even are killed as well. I've got a comment coming in here. Good day, Diet. They should watch live, listen live, drop a comment. Facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH, or also via Twitter at Nigeria Info PH. It's a most unfortunate development. Now, I confess I haven't seen the video. I think Matthias sent a video here. I suspect that it might be the one. Maybe I'll check it out later. Although I confess I really do not like. More often than not, I don't watch those videos. But I probably very likely will watch this one. Maybe I'll try to see it later. But I haven't seen it. I imagine it is gruesome. But I also need to say that we need to be careful that, the kind of content that we share. Which is why many times when people share videos of this nature, even if they attach some caveat to it or disclaimer saying something is advised, what's that expression again? Viewer discretion is advised. If a person sends me a video, or maybe sometime a WhatsApp group I belong to, and someone posts a video there and says viewer discretion is advised, for that singular reason I would not watch it. I mean, that very much suggests strongly to me that the content of that video is inappropriate and you were possibly thinking you shouldn't have sent it. So if you're thinking, if the sender was thinking, I probably shouldn't send this video, that very likely means you shouldn't have sent the video. So, which is why I rarely get to see such videos, not necessarily this one or other similar stuff as well. I'll just talk in speaking somewhat generally. But once again, sad development here with the killing of 7 officers of the NSCDC. Most unfortunate indeed. But are we able to ensure, because the safety of our security personnel is important as well. Successful attacks on security personnel borders on national security. If criminals, if nefarious individuals are convinced that they can attack and decimate security formations and they can kill security personnel, that speaks to national security. I mean, because I mean, hate them or love them, these agencies and their personnel are what's holding this country together. Once again, hate them or love them, and that's the truth. The entire Nigerian armed forces, the military, the army, the air force, the navy, the other military, paramilitary, or other security agencies, the police, the NSCDC, and whichever other ones there might be out there, the state security service as well, not forgetting them, they are to a great degree all and what holds this country together, because they protect this country from internal and external aggression. Yeah, we can have a conversation as to how well they have done with that. Whatever their shortcomings are, the fact that we still have a nation state existing implies that they are doing something. They are doing something right. The fact that no matter how heightened the security situation is, say in your neighborhood, real or imagined, the fact that you can leave home in the morning and go to work or go to your place of business and return home means someone is doing something right. Because if everything were completely dead, so to speak, and nothing was being done at all, there is no way, no chance that you could leave home and go anywhere or do anything. Either you or other family members, or loved ones, or your children, or whatever, or your friends. We would not have jobs. We wouldn't be able to leave home and go to work. There would be chaos. There would be anarchy. That's exactly what will happen. Reminds me of that movie, The Purge. I think there've been different variations of it, where for a few hours the government of the day decided that there would be no law and anyone could do anything that they wanted, and there will be no sanctions at all. If you've never seen the movie, I recommend that to do so. Maybe it would give some insight. It would shed some light on what I'm saying right now. That's in case you don't completely comprehend what I'm saying. Is it the Purge or I think it's the Purge. You have the Forever Purge, the Purge Anarchy, the First Purge. You have different variations of it, or adaptations of the movie, as it were, or maybe it's even a series of some franchise, I suppose. If suddenly we had no law, there was no consequence for offense for even just an hour. Imagine if the Nigerian government were to announce that there is no consequence for crime or offense for 1 hour in Nigeria. You think you'd be able to step out of your house, or drive that car, or go to the supermarket to go do some grocery shopping, or take your kids to school, or go pick them from school, or anything at all, or even staying in your house would be dangerous also, because somebody could break in knowing that there's no consequence for it. So we owe a lot. So security agencies and the agents in the country, once again, regardless of what our concerns might be as to how they function sometimes, we owe them a lot. So it's important that whilst we're concerned about the safety of everyone, lives and property, the safety of security agents is extremely crucial as well. And if people feel that they can attack them, they can decimate them, they can even kill them, they're not just attacking security operatives or their agencies, or agencies or their operatives. They are attacking the nation. They're attacking the very fabric that holds the country together. They're attacking the nations, and they're attacking our national security. So I hope you get that. So once again, I'm asking, will improved relations between security agencies and the civilian population, will it improve the safety of security agents in your estimation? Commercial break coming up right now. Headlines 5:30. I'll return shortly afterwards. Please stay with us.
Hey, my name
with Dion.
Hello, welcome back. 28 minutes to go before 6 p.m. Top of the hour at 6. We've got the major news coming up. Discussions continue now. However, let's get your take. If you're up to it. Sad story here, courtesy Premium Times. Bandits ambush Nigerian security personnel, killed 7. At least 7 officials of the NSCDC were killed during an ambush by bandits in Kaduna State, President Buhari has said. The Nigerian leader expressed anguish at the incident, according to a statement by spokesperson Garaba Shehu. Quote, President Buhari has expressed his anguish over the deaths of 7 personnel of the NSCDC who were ambushed and killed by bandits in Kaduna State while on official duty. President Buhari described the loss of the NSCDC personnel as a tragic event and salutes the courage of the men who gave their lives to the nation. The NSCDC personnel who braved all challenges to guard our nation and its people had made the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. My thoughts are with the bereaved families and their compatriots in the service. May Almighty God grant them and the entire service the fortitude to bear the loss. Most unfortunate indeed. And once again, my heartfelt sympathies to the families of these lost ones, and the entire security apparatus and the entire nation for that matter, because this is literally a loss for the nation. Really. But speaking of attacks on security personnel, which has increased lately, especially since such protests, will security operatives be safer? Will improved relations between security agencies and Facebook info-page? Via Facebook, as audio with populace, they will get more information, have less enemies from hatred due to the current modus operandi. Kogo president is pained over their killing.
Yeah.
Mike, you're surprised that the president is pained over their killing. Should he be joyous or excited over their killing? What does all of this have to be in the plan? And whether to improve the safety of security agents in the country? What you're saying right now? What is the relationship between what you're saying and the question I asked?
Listen to me, Dio, just one moment. And now, if he happens to arrest them, will he have the court, to deal with them? Well, because after that,
Mike, I have tried to help you. I have done my utmost, and I do have to move on now. 70009 improve relations in the security community when it extends to improving, the safety of security agents in this country. Do you think it will in any way improve it? I mean, there's no doubt that there's a strained relationship. The relationship is strained somewhat between security agencies, especially agents, and the civilian populace. It's strained. I'll put it at that. There's a to speak. Is the relationship between that strained relationship and the safety of, or what appears to be increasing cases of attacks on security personnel in the country? Is there maybe that will help? Is there a connection between what appears to be the strained relationship between the civilian populace and will improve it, or will having a better relationship, removing that tension, more call 0700 93 093. That's 0700 93 093. Live on facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. Also live on Twitter at Nigeria Info PH. Let's take a few comments right now. Let's see. This one goes, no one is safe in Nigeria, not even security agents. This shows that we should all be our brother's keepers. Therefore, they should mind how they treat the civilian populace, since we all have an enemy. Okay, all right. Good evening, Doc. How many countries do we have situations where, when a crime has occurred and the witnesses of the crime hear the police sirens blaring in the distance and they take to their heels? Nigeria is one of such countries, so why? If such citizens know the valuable information, like the suspect passed here or the suspect fled in a black Camry with shattered rear light, if they know that such information may lead them to having to pay bail money or indefinite detention, as we hear happens with the various secret security services or worse, that it makes them targets of the criminals they helped apprehend, why in God's name should such apprehensive Nigerians volunteer such information, even when the information is important to the safety of the police or other security services? That's from text. And as complex as that sentence is, or the entire statement, it's, kind of like a complex sentence, it asks very tangible questions as well. SCN from Stadium Road, hi, go ahead.
Good evening.
Hello, go on.
The question is asked, the nature of military training has no friendly relationship with the civilian populace. So because of that, unless something is done about it, and what is bringing up this ambush?
How about the police? How about the training of the police? How about the training of the police?
Is leakage of classified
SCN, how about the training of the police? How about the training of the NSCDC?
That's what I'm saying now.
No, that's not what you're saying. You reference the training of the military. I believe you're referring to the army and such like. And then I'm asking you a question. How about the training of the police? Is it the same thing?
The police have a friendly atmosphere.
How about the NSCDC?
I don't know of NDDC. I don't know that one. I know of the police. I know of the military. Police have a friendly training. Yes.
Okay, so for example, the police. If there is a better relationship, if there's a more cordial relationship between the police and civilians, will it improve the safety of police officers?
There should be. That's why we have police-civilian relationship committee. They meet, they discuss their feelings, how to help each other. Police they have, but others don't have.
Okay, I said thanks. Good to hear from you. Hello, Doc. Remember that Dr. Dre's hit song "Still," where in one verse he said, "Still not loving the police." At times, I wonder if he was referring to Nigerian police officers. I imagine having cordial or better relationship would improve their safety markedly. As bad as the American police is, I doubt if Americans find it hard to devolve valuable information to the police or any other security service. In fact, they rely heavily on tip-offs to effectively fight crimes. That's why they even established a heavily funded and secure witness protection service. And that's from Michael. All right. Akiri from Buri, how are you? Welcome. Please go on.
Good evening, Mr. Tan.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Talking about whether there is any relationship between the strange relationship of security agencies and the general public. Yes, there is a relationship. In terms of information gathering, if there is a proper relationship, if there is a